Hey, what's up UHS hardware fans? It's me, Louie, here today in the warehouse of UHS, checking out the Kenaurd high security line of locks and cylinders. Today we're going to be focused on how to rekey the 06 Dimple keyway, which each of these locks and cylinders uses. Each of the locks and cylinders from the Kenaurd high security line is pick resistant as well as drill resistant. They also offer a higher level of key control, as you cannot just go to any hardware store, big box store, and get them duplicated. Also, most locksmiths don't work on this style of lock or keyway, which gives you an added benefit of exclusivity and guaranteed callback business. Starting with the grade 1 deadbolt from Kenaurd, which is unique for a grade 1 deadbolt as it has an adjustable back set of 2 3/8 inch up to 2 3/4. Comes in 3 finishes: satin chrome, bright brass, and oil rub bronze. Mortar cylinders, available in all sizes ranging from 1 inch to 1.5 inches. Kick cylinders, which fit any knob, lever, or deadbolt, which come with 2 breakaway tail pieces to fit any lock depth. 1 1/8 inch mortise rim cylinder combo, which can be used either as a mortise lock or a rim lock, and the grade 1 double cylinder deadbolts, which are a new arrival for us. And of course, the 06 high security key blank. The Kenaurd rekeying and pinning kit is a perfectly sized little bundle of all the internal components needed to rekey any of the locks in this table. Each of these comes with the corresponding 5 keys, which is a lot in comparison to your normal 2 keys that you get in a box. Okay, so let's talk about rekeying. Okay, so what we're gonna be doing today is rekeying this mortise cylinder to have the same pin setup as our kick cylinder here, so that when we put in the keys for this cylinder, as you can see right now, they work for our kick with no issue. Turn it just nice and easy, comes right out. They do not work for our mortise cylinder. You can see, no movement. Okay. All right, so we're just gonna put our new keys to the side so they don't get confused with our cylinder. And we'll get into this guy. Right, now we're going to remove the core from the mortise cylinder. If you look right in here, you can see that the center pins are engaged into the center of the actual core, which means that the top pins are currently pushed down and locked into the core, which is why it can't turn. See that? No movement. But once I put this key in, it's going to push all those pins up into place, and then I'll have free movement of the core because it's going to be dislodged from the pins. You do not want to remove the core immediately without having on hand a follower. Without the follower, all the top pins are going to spill out from inside here. It's going to come right out and go everywhere. We don't want to deal with that, so we're just going to keep our follower on hand, make sure it goes right in here with the smooth side facing upward to keep the top pins in place. Key in first, and we're going to give it a 90-degree turn to make sure we know that nothing is in place. 90-degree turn. Now everything is loose. We're going to hold on to our cylinder, put our follower right behind, and slowly push it out. You can see I got it in place. Cylinder is turned. First pin is visible. We're going to go ahead and push through. And now we have a free core. We're going to put our cylinder here to the side. We'll come back to it later. All right, so now that we're back here at our core, we're going to check this out. As you can see, once the key is in the right spot, all the pins line up flat. And that's how you know that everything's engaging correctly and that you put the right pins in for the key itself. If they were off, something like this, then you know that your key doesn't actually fit and your pins are wrong. So let's go ahead and take this out. We've got our outer and inner pins visible. The outer pins are our letters on the card, and the inner pins are the numbers. Left to right, it's the same order for both the numbers and the letters. So this is going to be C, B, D, A, D, and this is 2, 2, 4, 1, 3 in the center. So we're going to go based off of the letters and dump them here. So in C first, and then B, and then D, A, and then D. So instead of using D, I'm gonna go ahead and use G since it's not used now. I don't know the difference, okay? All right, and then we have our pinning and rekeying kit, which comes with everything inside of the core itself. We have our springs, we have our top pins, we have our removable caps, and then we have in order A, B, C, and D for our outer pins, 1, 2, 3, and 4 for our inner pins. So we're gonna place this here so we can place them back based off of that. So first, we're gonna go with C, and then 2. Next is B, and then also 2, and then D with 4, and then A, and inside of A is a 1, and then D with a 3 inside of it. D and 3. Now we got a clear core. We can take our old card key, put it to the side. We no longer need it. Okay, so now that we have our core removed from our cylinder, we're going to take these other keys which go to our kick cylinder. Make sure everything works. Pull it out. We're good to go. This is the card that correlates to these keys. So we're going to follow along with that to key up our new mortise cylinder. Let's go ahead and just grab out the pins we need and put them down here at the bottom. That's a C, A, and next up is going to be 2, 2, 1, 1, 3. So get 2 2s, 2, 2, 1, 1, and 3. Okay. We're going to start with our outer pins. These are going to go in first, following the left line here. So C, pointed in first, so that it's got a flat side and it's got a more rounded beveled edge. That one goes in first. That's going to line up with your dimple. A, B, and last up, D. 2, 2, 1, 1, 3. 2, 2, with that flat edge pointed up because you need it to push up the center of the top pin to get it disengaged from the center of the core. 1, never least is 3. So 3's going to pop in there. You can see now we have all of our pins in, center and outer. They are misaligned. They're matching up with each other pretty well. Key goes in. You don't want them to be lined up. If you line them up, they're going in. So you want to put them off to the side. That's 90 degrees off center. So we're going to take this and actually turn this to the side 90 degrees, making sure we have our flat edge facing our top ends, 90 degrees, right? Following along with that line. It's in. We're going to feel some movement. Slowly let the follower get pushed out of the way. Once everything is in, it should all be nice and smooth. So this guy comes out, this guy's in, and we can just turn our key slightly. And once it's in place, the key is fully loose to go in and out. That's when you know you're in the right spot. So as you can see, locked in place, keys not all the way in, keys all the way in, and we're free to turn. Key comes out, pins are in, cylinders back together. So last thing we do is get our tailpiece back on, and we have a fully rekeyed cylinder. A full turn, key comes in, key comes out. That's a fully rekeyed cylinder right there, guys. By following along with our card, I've now got these two on the same keys. Next step is going to be to cut some new duplicates of this 06 keyway to fit the lock I just rekeyed. And in order to do that, we have to use some very specific machines. The Xsource XP007, the SEC E9, and the SEC E9 Pro. All of these have what it takes and the ability to do exactly what we need. Go ahead and pick up your Kenaurd high security locks and cylinders at uhs-hardware.com. If you need to order multiple different types of locks and cylinders and want them all keyed alike, we can do that for you ahead
before sending them to you. We also would love to hear from you. Any experiences you guys had, go ahead and drop them below in the comment section. Follow us at all social media networks. That's LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. Be sure to like and subscribe so you can be up to date and know exactly when the next video is coming out. Click that bell and you'll know right away. Looking forward to hearing from you guys. Looking forward to seeing you again. Once again, I'm Louie, and it's been a great day here at UHS. Have a good one. Oh, also, make sure to leave a comment down below with the hashtag UHS Hardware to receive your free lock mat.